So my main man Neff over here, I think he's having a little bit too much fun with just charting out a bunch of ships. They're pretty formidable, I will say that. However, I feel like our Rantian Navy later on will definitely be able to wash clean of these fools in due time. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Anno 117, the veteran mode playthrough. I want to mention before we start off today's episode, yeah, I'm just going to jump right into it. I will be live streaming on Twitch this day. If you would like to come on by, I would greatly appreciate it. I love seeing you guys there. The more of you that I can interact with, the happier I am. And obviously, if you would like to, the link is in the description along with the main channel page. Totally up to you. Have had a bunch of questions as to whether I'm going to be also live streaming on YouTube, because some of you guys prefer YouTube over Twitch, and that's totally fine. I will be doing so more than likely when the game officially comes out, yes. Right now, I also do want to mention that I am doing my best to expand my base on Twitch as well, to have, you know, on both sides. I think it's just normal when you reach a point, so just bear that in mind, that that's at least what my plan is. And if you would like to come on by, it's more the variety type stream place, but I will be streaming 117 when I'm able to do so and when the game fully comes out. So I would love to see you there. Hopefully any of that made sense. It's very late at night, 8:50 p.m. And normally I don't put out a video on Sundays because it's just my live stream day. So I want to make sure that you guys are enjoying what you see here every single day. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyway. One major thing, and Simon also did mention in the comment section, I don't like where I put the villa. Now, optimally, it's fantastic because I have like total island coverage. I say this in air quotes, with the homes that I already have here. But it's not in line with just how a Roman villa should be. This is the most prestigious place. It needs to have its own little spot. So I'm going to put it back here. And I think I do like this little spot for it.
Shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Ben, shush. It's too I guess in this particular case, too late to tell me this. Okay? Thank you. So at least it's going to be better up here. It's a little bit slanted in the back. I can try to bring it forward. Let's just see. He's going to say the exact same thing twice. There's a shortage of workforce in one of your cities. There, I said it for him.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Quiet! Okay. Now. Get the road to it. Fix it up. Okay, now it looks a little bit better. Yeah. Perfect. Awesome. So we'll do beautification around it. And if you're wondering whether I'm actually going to be building anything in here, I'm not going to. And that's because I'm going to keep the forum here, and I want it to look really nice. So I do have different mosaic patterns. So I do have this big one, which I think that might be a little bit too much here. In fact, what I can do is I can have
signs of public unrest.
Ben, go deal with them. I quite frankly, right now, could care less, okay? How about them apples? Let's put, like, one little bit there, one little bit here, one little bit here, and one little bit here. And I'm happy that you guys are enjoying the fact that it's just going to be chill city builder for a little bit of time, because obviously we have to build up now. Oh, that looks nice, and, ooh, that looks even really nice. Really nice, just open area right in the front. I like that. I want to try to do that with the forums from now on. I feel like it's going to really add a whole bunch of flavor. I do have this, but it doesn't fit in the middle. I need to find a good spot to put that water pavilion later. How about the... Ooh. I mean, I could technically put one here and one there, but no. How about we do this? We'll have an opulent arch in the very middle. Yep, perfect. That one's too large. Maybe we can have... Yeah, let's do this. Let's put shell-like fountain there. Put another one over here. And then we can have... I think that might be too many fountains. Yeah. Put this one in the front there. Hold on. You have some statues in the back. I do want to put down, like, these really impressive columns, because they are indeed quite impressive. That there, that one there. Cool. And we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So put that right there. And I got rid of the bathhouse specifically.
Fire has started in your city.
Jesus Christ. Dude, like, actually, how about this? I don't care. I don't care. Let it burn. If somebody didn't know how to read the instruction manual for it not to burn, I can't help them. They're a lost cause in that particular situation. 150% lost cause. Anyway, moving on. Wait a tick. Wait. Ooh, wait. This might look kind of cool. I don't know why it's doing that specifically. I have to look at it a little bit more. I might just rebuild it because on this side it seems to be working, but on that side it just has like that overhang, and I don't like it. So because I don't like it, I'm gonna get rid of it. And I haven't done much beautification these days, so that's why I'm starting off today's episode with some beautification. Hope you guys don't mind. We are definitely working on this island. It just seems like it's that spot that doesn't want to work. It doesn't matter, but it's very pretty altogether. What other, like, trees and bushes we have? I do... Oh. Okay. Okay, that's really cool. That's really, really, really cool, in fact. You know what? I do want the same on the other side. Very, very cool. Let's see if we can have, like, some statues in the front. I personally really like the lions. Could have 2 over on this side. I really hope later on they add, like, some market stalls and such. That would really work out with, like, forums and beautifying around a forum itself. Which, by the way, hold on. One moment, please.
What could you possibly require?
The goods that I brought over. That's what I can possibly require. Which, right now, I do also want to get this aqueduct built right now. So we'll do this. Get that whole section, this whole section, that, and that. Which is going to help out with the island health a considerable amount. To an extent, I say this. And then build up the forum right over here because I have the money. Nice. Okay, so +2 pop. +2 denarii and +3 prestige. We love every single one of those. Oh, you know what we should do? We should probably also build a very, very, very necessary theater. So where is that? Right over here. Where can we put this thing? In fact, this is not a bad spot for it. I'm not opposed to putting it like right about here. It's gonna get rid of that entire block, but you know what? That's totally fine by me. I'll put you here, and all of these Libertus individuals are going to go away, and we'll get rid of them and them. Do I need to get rid of that row too? Yeah, I probably do. And that as well, plus that. Do we have a way of getting up to here then? Probably from like that side we should, because the theater is definitely going to be a little bit more important, and it's in a really nice spot, like right dead center of Blessium, which I'm also going to rename. There we go. Arcadia. Hopefully I saw that correctly. I need to go and take a look-see at it, but I'd make a fool of myself anyway, so hopefully I did it correctly, my friends. That was the name suggestion for this island, so I want to keep it that way. Let's go ahead and put that here. So now everyone is pretty freaking happy on Arcadia. It's no longer Blessium, and our island health is pretty good. Island fire safety, it's not, it could be better, but at least it's not any worse. So that's that. I will be bringing over more concrete once Imperianopolis has indeed made some more, obviously. But right now, we really have to just get back to this whole farm construction and just massively expand it to the best of our ability. We're also going to be doing the exact same with the fisheries, too. And this is just going to ridiculously help out Imperianopolis' main problem being allocating workforce towards these farm fields. Now, I don't mind the lavender fields at all, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't really just want the whole outskirts to be littered with just farms. It looks nice. The other thing is, we kind of need those workforces tied behind flax farms, because that's the only island we have for flax. We don't have any more right now, so it's better just shift this off. And not only that, you know, this is a little bit of optimization that we're doing here. Actually, it's a lot. We're praying to Ceres on Arcadia, so having all of these farm fields be here are in fact better for us. They're going to produce a lot more of the goods that we need, specifically going to be the porridge, and we're going to be working on the bread too. So all those are going to massively help out. So what is our current standing with Ceres right over here? It's on religion tab. We now have maximum shrines +1 for her. I want to get up to at least, like, what, 50%? Island devotion, we need 1,500 for it, which we don't have that yet. We probably would if I built a bathhouse. Can I build a bathhouse over the corner here? I could. It'll go the entire way. But I feel like it's a weird spot, isn't it? I'll put it down here for now. I will look at it periodically. So we'll see whether this is going to be worth it or not. When we do have like roads and such built up around here that's not the dirt pads, then yes, it probably will be in a really good spot. Because this is as much as we're going to be building city-wise. The rest is going to be farm fields and such. Maybe a little castrum on here. I haven't really decided on that one yet. Let's go ahead and get another one of these. I think I'd like you to be like right here. And it likes to shift off of just the farm itself. It's not like 1800 where you can just have the building and then plop it down. Go all the way to there. I kind of don't want to use the shift tactic a bunch over in this spot because, I mean, we're always going to be worrying about fire safety and whatnot. So let's put down a well here. That'll help us out over in this one. Well, it's only getting those two. Once we get the paved roads, obviously, it's going to be a lot better. I think up to, like, maybe here we can have oat farms. And it's definitely going to put a little bit of a dent in our finances, but it's definitely going to be worthwhile. Where are these? Like, I constantly misplace them. There we go. We're going to have one right here. And that's why I have my trireme set up to start really importing or taking a lot of the porridge specifically to start over to Imperianopolis, and then more than likely it's just going to be hemp that's brought over, not necessarily the tunics and the hats. I'll bring as much as I can over. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and I know we have a bunch more over here. I just gonna do a quick head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not you. 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we have 11 of those. That's... no. Don't like that one bit. I have to see what the balance is doing. Who's fluctuating?
It's Sardine and I.
Oh, it's these guys.
Very small fish.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to be the case. Okay, how bad is it? Okay, one more of those, and we definitely need to have another one for the hats. Yes? That is indeed correct. Okay. Excuse me while I solve this little problem for us really quick, ladies and gentlemen. You always have to. Always have to. Build that right up here. And then we can have a spot for the hats be right here. And where is our nearest warehouse? Our nearest warehouse is like right there. There is also... Yeah, they're just both too far away. I guess a warehouse up here is definitely going to be necessary then. That should stop the whole fluctuation, the balance, and whatnot. Can I build this? Yeah, I want to. Make it a little bit better over here.
It feels like it does you good to eat a sardine.
Oh, what the heck? Why are we rioting? What happened here? It's minus 29 on the happiness. Hold on, let me just go ahead and fix this problem really quick. You know, it's just, yeah, it's just another day. What can I tell you? Wait a minute, can you make it all the way to that warehouse? You can. Okay, so you're gonna go away. And then I'm gonna put this down so we can at least deal with that situation. I did boost the island happiness up a fair amount, so I will just move you further forward. Get rid of that little dirt path back there. Nice. Okay, back to Arcadia. We have to really build up these farms ASAP and start exporting them out. We need to have probably another of the warehouses built back here, and I'm okay with this. I kind of like building warehouses in the middle of big farm fields, and I did this a couple times during the modded campaign and the expert campaign for Anno 1800. I don't know, I really like building farms in these games. It's just relaxing, you know. And even though we're on the harder difficulty setting, that does not mean that we cannot just enjoy the city building aspect. We're not always in a constant blitz, and I feel that's where this game really excels at right now. It's not forcing me into needing to build so much so quickly to just deal with the situations at hand. Now, granted, we are in a very precarious position considering how, you know, Neff has pretty much colonized the entirety of the known world and Zara and I are just big chilling. But it is what it is. It's definitely a lot slower and a lot more enjoyable, in my opinion, than what 1800 forces me to do. And the best part about this is no canned food. I think that alone is a plus. I'm just putting that out there. Okay, this aqueduct, I want you to go down here because I want to start playing around with that mechanic. Let me take this ship back.
Waiting.
How are we doing over here on Imperianopolis? We're doing pretty good, I think. We did spend a lot of money, obviously. Let's just go and put that in here. I want to see how much we have. 70 concrete, so it's coming through relatively quickly. I like this, and I think that's really all we need because we have enough. Oh, there's some tiles are missing. Let's get 100 tiles. Bring those over. While Tara goes back, Nicosia will come all the way over here because I want to at least build this aqueduct to go down in this direction. Let's begin the process. But let's see what happens. So all of these would take advantage of having the aqueduct built right over here. That seems like it's really good, isn't it? Yeah, every single one of them. So we're gonna fix up this farm really quick. We're gonna get rid of like this much, and then we'll build back here. I'll also get a little bit of that removed so I can build a road and have enough space to get it through. And we'll see what this whole irrigation mechanic is going to do for us. So let's at least build the cistern here. And let's get across the road. I'm going to build it like this. Yeah. That's totally fine. And we can build up straight in this direction. And how much do you need? 76? Okay, not too bad. I will use shift tactic here if that's the case. And you know what? I consider that to even be a little bit of beautification right underneath that aqueduct right there. I like it. I like it a lot. So, because I like it, we're going to keep it. And we'll bring this up to about here. Now, this is going to be a walled section, of course. So, we'll bring this up here. That's why we have that dirt road. It's pretty much the end of where I want the city of Arcadia to be. In fact, I might want to consider... I didn't want to have this, like, straight on there. Oh, I also do need to... What the heck?
Another creeping, crawling lot of excuses.
What you mean?
Your shoulders have sloped to your dog-eared sandals, Governor.
What do you mean? How bad am I with you right now? Minus 66?
When I think of this sudden plunge of yours, I think death of Icarus.
Okay, well, at least give me a mission that I can fulfill, loser. Like, you're kind of setting me up for failure here. Your reputation has decreased the threat. You damn right it has. Hopefully his next mission... I kind of don't really... I'm not in any which way, shape, or form, like, out of character, ready to fight this man. So I need to at least do what I can to prevent that from happening. Why are we all... Wait, what just happened here? Oh, because that's all... Oh. That's weird. Wait a minute. If that's the case... Did we legitimately... Did it lose out on all of our resources? Okay. Okay. No, that's not a big deal. At least the ships arrived. That was kind of funky.
Waiting.
Can I put those in here? Thank you. Very, very funky. Okay, build all of that. Build that little piece. Okay, and we're not going to attach it until we build the rest. How about that? Just to ensure that we have enough. That's 8. It's 11. That's a big chunk. That was 18. Now we have 18 left. Can we build that? And now we should be able to connect it up, right? Question mark? Yeah. Okay, so now that we have this connected, what's it doing for us? Okay. So connected to aqueduct bonus plus 50%. Chef's kiss. Oh, you'll love to see it. That's pretty great. So that means we're going to be producing a metric ton already. Oh, okay. Yep, that's definitely a lot. Awesome. Awesome. Wait, does that mean that it's also affecting the hemp farms too? So they're 40-second processing times, and the oat farms are now at 35. Okay, so we need to start... Porridge doesn't even need to be made on Imperianopolis either, because porridge stands don't offer us any bonuses. It's just, hey, this is a lone porridge stand over here. It'll work just as intended. So we need to get rid of those too. How many do we need? 10. Okay, so we produce enough for 10. We should be able to get that whole situation rectified. Now, there should be like some sort of industrial type district. I say this in air quotes, but I'm not going to continue doing that or employing that mentality. What I kind of want to do is just plop them up around here. I think it makes the most sense. 1, 2, and then we can even have some back here. 3, 4, and 5. Now, hopefully the road will go through. It will indeed. Awesome. So with those, how much are we going to be making now with the... Okay, right over here. That's a 10. It's not bad. I think we need one more, and then we will be good enough for our population here, plus Imperianopolis, for a good long while. One of them, I will use this just for roleplay purposes, kind of, sort of, is to put it right here in Arcadia itself. And you know what? To hell with it. I'll put a second one down. Because we love immersion in this household, don't we? Absolutely. So put that down right there in front of that warehouse. That's also there. The aqueduct's looking so sick, dude. Love to see it. Okay. These guys definitely do need to upgrade because I do not want my warehouses here overloaded whatsoever. And with that being said, let's just see how much porridge we already have in here. We already have 126. So what I'm going to do is minimum stock is going to be of 5. Okay, that's the first one. Minimum stock of 5. And then with Tara, let's go ahead and find that ship right over here. With Tara, we're going to create a trade route. I don't know why we're in Albion. From Arcadia, taking over 100 tons of the porridge.
Has started in your city.
I'm about to yeet him off a cliff. No, I'm not. I shouldn't say that. I really shouldn't. I love Ben, but you know what? Not everything is necessary, okay? Wait, did I not? What's that one? Calliope? Calliope's bringing... Oh, well, we don't necessarily even need that. Okay, well, at least Tara's on the route now, and the reason why we're going with the ship, the Tara, is because it has the most storage capacity on it. It has 5 item sockets. It doesn't have any ores, it doesn't have any soldiers on it, it doesn't have anything. It's just a straight-up trade ship with 1 sail. That's it. Very, very easy. And because of that, I just want to check to see how much we have over here. So we have our 145 porridge already. We're going to start getting rid of these farms. Just right now. I don't want them here anymore. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Perfect. And we're also going to find our porridge stands and also get rid of them. So those are 2 over there. I know we have some front end. 2 right over here. We're also going to get rid of these 2 farms as well. These ones we're still going to have to work on. Get rid of those. And get rid of these. I believe that is all the farms that we have here. Finding the porridge stands is just a little bit difficult because obviously, like, we don't have the marker over their head saying they don't have their required goods. There's 2 more. So that's already boosted population numbers a fair amount over here. There's 2 more. I think that's all she wrote, champ. I don't think that there's any more. No porridge stands back here. I don't see any back here. I know for a fact I did not build anything in this hellish spot back here. I know I didn't build them up here, so I think that's it. Yeah, we have 27 concrete, not enough to continue what we were planning of down there. But you see how much space is opened up for us? That means we can continue on with building homes in these particular areas, and even some public services. That's fantastic. So like up here, and even go... I'm not sure if I'll move the lavender fields. I really do like them. But these ones will definitely be removed as well. And the next one that we're going to have to work on is the hemp. So let's get back over to Arcadia. And with Tara now arriving, that's the first main one. I believe the hats... No, okay. The tunics are being produced a fair amount over there, and I have enough sheep for the time being, so I'm not going to start working on all that quite yet. But what I do want to have is a bunch of hemp in order to send over to Imperianopolis. en masse. So how much do we need over there at any given time? Yeah, see, there's still some porridge vendors over there, so we're going to have to find that out. We need 21 hemp over there at any given time at the moment. And right now on Arcadia, we have a whopping 4. So we're going to have to build a whole bunch more. And good, we have our Libertas workforce that are doing the Lord's work. Nope, pun intended. Well, kind of, I mean. It do be what it do be. That's 57. Oh, man, that would have been so cool. Any of these farms, like, too large? 60. Oh, that's 62. How many did you need? You need 3. I'm off by 1 tile. I'm off by 1 tile. Why? Why me? Okay. Well, you're going to go to here. You're not going to look as cool, but I need the space. We got these aqueducts to really help out, and that's why I want the population to be larger. So Ceres plus the aqueduct that's over here with the irrigation is going to do so much. It's unbelievable. And then following this, we're gonna have to start working on like the wheat primarily, and we're just going to produce it and send the flour over to Imperianopolis. We're not gonna worry about like charcoal burners and stuff like that. If I could just import charcoal in, trust me, that's what I'm going to do. Even in 1800, dude, I never liked building the charcoal kilns. Fun, like, little factoid about me. There's certain buildings I just cannot stand. I mean, apart from the canned food, which more than likely you know by now, considering how many shorts I put out because of the stupid, godforsaken canned food. I'm going to do this just straight on. Really pretty. Yeah, there's that building. I legitimately hate the canned food chain. I think it's absolutely stupid. It's ridiculous. Every single part of the artisan track pisses me off to no end. Absolutely. Oh, I promised I was going to talk about Witcher. Oh, yeah. I totally forgot. So, last episode I was talking about the fact that I watched the Witcher show. And I want to note, I have watched all 8 episodes now, and I didn't particularly dislike it. The problem is, like, I'm a very, 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 very big Witcher fan, okay? I've read all the books, I've played all the games. I'm an absolute nerd when it comes to the Witcher universe. Like, my girlfriend constantly asks me Witcher questions, and she wants more Witcher lore, because she hasn't played them yet. But, beyond that, right, when you see certain characters that you know for a fact this is not how they acted be completely changed up in the narrative, it just kind of makes you like, what the heck is going on type feel. And I don't know how much I should really divulge as far as like information is concerned, because I don't know, you might want to go ahead and watch it now that you've heard me talk about it. I don't know. And if you do, go into it with an open mind. That's really the best way of going about it. Because oh, you know what I'm going to do here? Just a little bit side tangent. This was the spot that we invaded Blestium before, right? We have to commemorate this little location, I feel. And let's see what we can do. Can we build a bridge that's going to be half decent? Which way would it go? I mean, it just doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, this is not a bad spot. How about we do this? Can we work a little bit together? Perfect. Thank you. Because this bridge was the site of our great victory, we need to make sure that we beautify it appropriately. In my humble opinion, of course. And I believe the best way of doing so is by putting down wicked awesome statues. And I personally believe that the Officer of the Pax right over here is going to be the best. One needs to be brought further forward. And this is... You know what? We should do something more with this. Bring this forward. Bring you forward. And we'll have a commemorative archway right behind it. I lied. We're going to put him right next to it. And we're going to do the exact same over here. Yeah. Let's leave a little space in between. Perfect. I think that's really cool. That's where our soldiers fought tooth and nail to take this island from Concordia. That is 100% necessary. 150% necessary. Glory to the 1st Rantian Legion. Give it up for them. Let's go. If you didn't clap, what's wrong with you? Okay, now we need to go back to the Witcher conversation. So, yeah, when it comes down to, like, certain characters, and somehow that looks ridiculously awesome. I like it when you stick to source material. That's just how I've always been when it comes down to, like, major lore of any particular, like, game or series, per se. I also was importing that, so I'm going to stop, because I see that my balance is a little bit messed up a little bit here. And when it came to some of the characters, I will say I did not appreciate the direction that they went with regards to them. And, but some others, they did a damn good job. Like, I'll be very frank on this one. One of my favorite characters in the Witcher universe, even though he's an absolute a-hole, is Emir Var Emrys, okay? I love the character, and obviously him being voice acted by Charles Dance was definitely a treat. First time that I booted up Witcher 3. I definitely do love his character. I don't obviously agree with his decision-making worth a damn, but I will say, like, in comparison to Radovid, I would 150% side with Nilfgaard every single time over a genocidal freak, okay? I'm going to be putting it out there. There is an argument to be made. I will say this. There is an argument to be made that Emir is pretty much the exact same, being a genocidal freak trying to take over the entirety of the North. But it is just the nature of Nilfgaard. At least the Nilfgaardians aren't going in 100% killing and destroying every single trace of mages just because Radovid was butthurt about Philippa trying to potentially overthrow him. Potentially. And then another one of my favorite characters, Absolute Chad in Witcher 3. Love his, like, whoever wrote the lines for Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence, was an absolute legend along with the voice actor. Absolutely amazing.
I says I know her. That's the patrician.
What'd you talk about, champ? Oh, sorry, I guess I was supposed to pay attention to him. Whatever. But yeah, Sigismund Dijkstra is so damn funny. I have to say this line for historical accuracy, okay? Geralt, get her out of here before I burst a testicle. Sorry. He also sounds so much like a scorned lover with Geralt so many times. It's hilarious. I feel like I need to do more with this bridge, though. I really feel like I need to do more with it. Where are our... We can have some braziers in the front. Yeah, kind of... I'm kind of for this. I like this. Yeah. And we'll put some over on this side. I might as well, like, be the epitome of the Fire Nation at this point. Everything's, like, burning from time to time. There are random moments of unrest. Everything changed with our Fire Nation when our Fire Nation attacked. I did want to put down another sheep farm there. I don't even think I could fit one, so no, this is totally fine. Why'd you change up on me at the last second, clown? There we go. Thank you. So how many hemp farms, or how is this producing right now? So that is at a crisp 14. And we need 21 over there, so we're still hard at it. And we have plenty of workforce. This is awesome. Plenty of workforce, and it's good that we're making money. Love both of those. But yeah, Sigismund Dijkstra is one of my favorite characters as well. Obviously, Geralt. I mean, obviously, he's a fan favorite. He's literally the main character here. Trying to think who else. Even, like, some unknown characters from time to time. Like, Zoltan isn't really... Cahir is one of my most interesting character arcs. I mean, obviously, he is Nilfgaardian, but there's a little bit of the lore that I want to explain. So Nilfgaard itself is a city-state. It started off as a city-state. And when they began their conquest trail, it wasn't with Fergus. I don't remember what his father's name was. But anyway, father's name, first emperor of Nilfgaard. Only people from Nilfgaard itself consider themselves Nilfgaardian in the Empire. If you're from Vicovaro, you're not Nilfgaardian. You are essentially just I don't know, from Vicovaro. That's pretty much it. And when you would talk to anybody from the north, they'll be like, oh, damn Nilfgaardians and stuff like that. The Nilfgaardian, in the back of their mind, if they're not from the city, they're just kind of like, will this Nordling loser, I'm going to like tactically omit the language that they use from the game for the time being. They say they don't know that they may not actually be from Nilfgaard proper. You know, that's something that I find to be quite interesting, as there's a little bit of lore building there, that it's just such a prominent city down there and they have such pride in it, obviously. It's essentially, I think the author mostly set them up, or the design of Nilfgaard itself was meant to emulate something akin to the Holy Roman Empire. That is my interpretation. I mean, it does have the Roman, I'm going to go ahead and conquer everybody feel as well, granted. But I don't think that was fully the intention. Let me go and build this here too, make it look all nice and pretty. And do you guys still have like irrigation everywhere? You don't. So I could probably build another cistern up here, because I want to make sure that we have as much of the irrigation go into every single one of these as possible. I don't have a way. I do, but I don't. Is there a way that I can get the road through here? Or maybe even build it over on this side. Hold on. Let me see. I think I just need... Oh, I need 5. Well, oh no, I can just connect it up like that, and it will work. But I don't like its location, man. I really don't. It'll go to every single one of those. Let me see how much concrete we have over on Imperianopolis now. And we'll bring that over. Yeah, see, look at that. All of our workforces, I mean, it has drastically helped. Ideally, I want to see how much of these guys I can elevate to the highest tiers later on in our capital, because I think that'll really help out. But I'm not entirely certain what the ultimate plan for that is. We have to reach or tackle it when we reach that point. Okay, so how much are we making right now? We are at 17, and Imperianopolis needs, it's still at 21. Shoot. It's a lot. Well, the tunics, we are overproducing on them. So it may not be bad to at least start sending some over with Tara. Where is our trade route right now? There we go. No, that's not. That's Calliope. Go back. Porridge. There we go. With Tara, you want to be bringing in 100 tons of the hemp, establish the route, and we'll bring it over. That way, we can now proceed with doing this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There's nothing over here anymore. Get rid of this poop shack. And we can get rid of this road as well. Perfect. Plenty of space to work on there now, too. And there's a bunch of the hemp farms around here as well. I hate to do this, but they gotta go. They gotta go. We're gonna probably replace them with flax farms, though, so don't worry about it. I'm not gonna be changing out the layout here too much. I'm gonna just have some flax farms be replacing them, so no big deal. There are still some porridge stands in Imperianopolis, but I can't see them right now. Oh, there they are. Okay, now they shouldn't be producing anything. Let's see. Oh, there's still one? Oh, hell. Where is that last one? It's kind of like we're playing Where's Waldo to an extent. I don't see it. I don't see it. And it has to be like in the front end here somewhere. It's not there. It's not there. It's not over here and not over there, because I know I got rid of those. I genuinely, wholeheartedly do not see it. Okay, so we have 77 concrete over here. Let's bring it over again. I'm going to see if we need any more resources. We need some more tiles, so let's bring over the 100 more tiles. So we'll make that to be... Whoa, where am I? Okay, great. Go over there. Really am appreciating this irrigation mechanic, like, a lot. A lot, actually. It's very... How can I say this? It's very pretty. I like doing this. Like, even one of my favorite DLCs for Anno 1800 was Land of the Lions. So being able to have the irrigation mechanic there, I really appreciated it. And here as well, it's so nice. But what I'm going to do with that concrete is I'm actually going to pave all these roads here. I want to see if this one cistern is capable of getting to every single one of these. And if it is, then that's totally fine. I'm not going to build any more hemp farms. I think that should be all she wrote. Now, with regards to the wheat farms and then the grain mills. First of all, I think this is a really pretty area to have a grain mill. We're just going to build it right there. It doesn't cause any, like, debuffs of any kind, so why not? The next thing is, like, I really want to employ the great fertility here. Like, use it on a massive scale. But I want to see where the best location would be. I don't really consider it to be in this valley, no. What I want to try to do is build them alongside this river. Yeah, I think that'll look really nice. And I'm just going to go ahead and at least pre-plan it. Let's build a road up to there. I don't know whether I'm going to be sticking with that particular one at all. We'll find out as time progresses. But let's go ahead and get our first vineyard built up, because this is a really pretty area. It's very tranquil. And again, just requires our Libertas workforce. We don't need anything else. Now, you know, I was actually looking at a couple of these specialists, though. They do replace these, the Libertas with plebeians. Now, I'm curious. Do they become more effective? Because I haven't tried it out yet. Let's get them. We can probably have, like, 2 or 3. Yeah, see, like, look, that's only 100 fields. So, let's build it up to there. That's the first one. If that's 100 fields, I want to have a second one over here. So that means I'll get rid of a majority of the fields that are right here. Let's get rid of those. Build this one up first, then. It would really help if we build a road. And yeah, I'm worrying more about vineyards and grapes than I am with bread. And I don't even drink. Not like you need to drink in order to build these. I'm just saying. That's just where my priorities lie. Okay, that's at 100. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? Right alongside this river. It's looking great. Now, imagine the same thing on the other side. Plus having irrigation go to it. Can the aqueducts be built across the water here? Yeah, okay, they can. Great. That's one good thing. So the cistern for this one, this aqueduct source, is going to definitely be somewhere around here. Because it's going to veer off into 2 locations. One in this way and the other in this side. Because we want to also have our wheat fields have the same, right? Bring it down to about, like, here. We can have this go straight on and connect up right there. And then the next one from the source. Maybe start from here. Yeah, and then go in this direction. Probably somewhere around there. I think that's a good one. So that's where the concrete's definitely going to come in handy. I need to probably build one more of these. And I know we have vineyards that are already built up, so more than likely I will get rid of those in favor of reallocating the workforce to something else, because it'll be 50 times better over here. Because Sarah's is also helping us out with this. Oh, that also reminds me. I should probably be providing the plebeians here to come with bread. Yeah, that's so pretty. Right there. Hell yeah. Okay. So yeah, back to the Witcher conversation, because that's really, really fun. I love talking about Witcher just in general. And if you guys like have any questions about Witcher, more than likely I will be able to answer them. I'm not even kidding. I know probably a lot about Witcher. The games do, I mean, Witcher 3 by far, I mean, it does a fantastic job with going through just like the character development. Your choices matter quite a bit, which I do appreciate games that do that. We need to get some paved roads up in here. That way the aqueduct can reach it. It's not going to particularly. Are you? Oh, you're almost there. There's like a little piece over in this spot. But if you guys would like to see Witcher 3 be played, I can try to do it either for the channel or on stream, which I'm totally fine with. How come I can't get that little piece at the end? Come on. Do I have to get rid of it fully? No, I just need it. Why are you... What the heck is going on here? Are you even connected now? Somehow you are, but I don't like it. It's probably because of this. Yeah, it was 100% because of that. Is that good now? 68 out of 60. Yeah, perfect. So are you with everybody? Oh, so close to that one. It's definitely a really fun game. Has excellent lore. I did not mean to freaking get this one. I didn't even see that until just now. Oh my god, you're not getting to that, are you? Okay, well, in this particular situation, I can't be bothered. It's going to damn near every other building except for that one hemp farm. So I'm okay with that. Whatever. Not a big deal. What's the maintenance cost on these things anyway? I don't care. You can be built... Can I build the cistern? Because I want to see how strong it's going to be with these. I hope I have enough. Smile. I'm off by 1! If I didn't build that road in the back, I would have had enough. Oh my god. Unreal. Okay, you got to go back and get some more.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Great. Great. Love to see it.
Tressipes waits in the caldarium, and I can't find my towel.
Oh, you know what we can do? I'll tell you what we can do. Because we're going to be bringing in a whole bunch more grapes, we can probably have a lot of the vintners around here, right? And they provide happiness to everybody. Oh my god. No way, fam. We're going to put it like, you know, in the best possible spots so we have a whole bunch of cover. Look at that, man. It'll take over so much coverage zone if I put one like right here. What if I put one like right here? That's still pretty damn decent. I'm gonna do it. You go down there, leave this spot open. We're gonna get another one of these and we're gonna plop it down right here. Is that...
Will not shame me in front of our guest.
Are you referring to me? Who are you talking to? What was this man saying? Who are you shaming? It has to work probably in order for that happiness to fully go into effect, correct? Let's just take a little quick look-see. I want them to bring over the grapes and... Oh, honeycombs. Yeah, we're going to need a bunch more honeycombs. We'll see if this is going to work, because minus 2.1 thousand is just a lot.
If you must live with the folly of others, you may as well profit from it.
Man's got a point. I can't argue with that logic. Okay, we only have 28 over here. That kind of sucks. It's still better than nothing. I'll take it over. Yeah, so over to Arcadia. Thank you. We'll get that little piece built up. So because I'm worried that it's going to mess up again, I'm going to get rid of this little portion right over there. But now we're also going to have to start working on the grain farms while that ship is coming in. We have enough resources to build them, so we might as well start. The bread is going to be a little bit different, though, because this island is our breadbasket. Legit, no pun intended, of course. We are going to have like almost every single one of our river slots, almost every single one of them, to be flour mills. And I'm okay with that. Totally fine with it, in fact. So we have 7 over here in total. Imperianopolis, I don't believe, is like in the grand scheme of things going through a bunch. Yeah, it's just 4. It's just 4. Because that would also mean that we only have 4 wheat farms on this island, which is correct because we only have those 2 and those 2. Yep. How much wheat do we have in here? We only have 10, but we have 133 flour, which that is the main goal. So get rid of those. And we're also going to get rid of these 2. Great. So now we have 149 of our Libertas workforce just big chillin', waiting for us to tell them what the heck to do. Okay, so did that even help us out here? Oh, no, it didn't. It's only +1 and the prestige. So that's not... I thought that was going to work. Which one of these is going to work? This was just +2 income. Which buildings, apart from this monstrosity, which Fun fact, I can build this thing back here, but it's really not going to mean much because I will eventually get the tech to increase the range on the theaters by 20%, so it doesn't really matter in that way. And I'm working on these because I'd like to start building up our piers and our harbor areas, and now we have much more room to work on. I would like to then use my ship to go over to Lily Bayonne and see if there are any particular specialists that might be able to help us. I'll trade with you too. At least I could. All right, whatever.
We stand waiting.
Whatever. What the heck is this? There's flotsam in here? I'm curious. 27 tons of sales, we'll take it.
Forward.
I don't know where the heck it came from, but we'll take it. Okay, the first... Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't like it. It would have worked if it was here. Wait, we can put it here. Because we're going to start building those wheat farms here in a moment.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Okay, put all that in here. Let's see. So right now, the vineyards are processing at a minute 15. Okay, and this is going to increase it by 50% now that it's connected. So, are you seriously? You don't take any advantage of this? No way. The heck? That's kind of interesting. I thought you would. So maybe it's only certain farms that do. Look at that. They're all maxed out now.
Storage can't hold your greatness, Gav.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the ship's gonna constantly... I'm hoping that this island is gonna be ridiculously powerful enough to fund, like, at least 3 or 4 settlements, so this is okay with me. If that's not working, then I might just swap these guys out. I don't know. I seriously thought it would work, but it is what it is. It's all part of a trial and error process in learning these games, right? I genuinely, wholeheartedly believe that it would work. Now, see, the problem is, if I were to put this one here... I will not be able to build up a full farm. So you're going to go further down. And you're going to connect up. I don't want it really close to those braziers right over there, so, you know, you never know what could happen, especially when it's me that randomly has fires every single episode. That's the first one. We're going to need 4 of these. At least to start off. This one can go here. And then Tara will bring in like 50 tons of wheat or flour, I'm sorry, from this spot. Where are we not working? Oh, because we almost maxed it out. Haha, cool. 1, 2. Third one right here. If you please, have the road connect up right there. Gotta say, like, I'm so happy I can build like this. It's unbelievable. But yes, please let me know if you guys would be interested in a Witcher playthrough on the channel, because obviously Witcher 4 will be coming out, and I am planning on playing that absolutely. And I'm very excited that Ciri is the main character. That's one other thing. I don't understand what the hell all the hate was with regards to Ciri being the next headliner. We all knew it was going to be that. We all knew. There is that argument that could be made that she is not meant to be a Witcher because she didn't undergo the full mutations. She only went through some. And according to the School of the Wolf, women are not allowed to become Witchers. So that is a little bit of like a whatever type deal. But are we really going to be hating on Ciri now? No, we're not. I'm just going to say that straight on. We are not going to be hating on Ciri. She's an absolute legend. I love her character. She's incredibly strong. And that's one thing I like about amongst many things, about the Witcher universe. They have really strong female characters. I mean, obviously, like, Yennefer of Vengerberg, to be one immediate one. I'm not, like, between, like, Team Yen and Team Triss, it's definitely Team Yen. We don't like homewreckers in this household. So, Water is working with this, right? Oh, 35 seconds for some wheat. Oh, hell yes. Now, imagine when we have more people over here benefiting from all of this, and we have an aqueduct that's literally making this so lucrative. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's get those flour mills built up, too. Yeah, no, Ciri is an absolute beast, and we are Not going to be hating on her whatsoever. I'm not even going to entertain that noise. No way.
I can assure you, it is so neat and tidy here.
I'm glad it's neat and tidy over here because you guys need to start working really freaking hard. These guys aren't going to be stopping anytime soon. And we're already getting some wheat over to this flour mill, so let's get the trade route. Which one is it? It's always is this one. They start labeling them perfectly now. Okay, you can have that there. So now that is a full trireme loaded up with the best goods the Imperium's new breadbasket can provide. I'm still questioning this. So if it doesn't matter having an aqueduct here or not, I will probably get rid of it. It does look nice, though. I will say. It does look very nice. So I will keep it just because it looks nice.
There are signs of public unrest.
What the heck is going on this frickin' island? Why are you guys pissed?
I always make enough to make it to next market day.
Okay, great. I wasn't asking you. It's
There is
383.
a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
That great. You go and help over there. Because you constantly telling me the obvious. Go start working in the mines now for all I care. Because these guys apparently don't want to. You know what? Burn it down. See if I care. Why are we... Oh, yeah, because of... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, with that, I guess I want to continue building in Arcadia itself. If I were to build the bathhouse, that's why I blueprinted it. I don't think I need it. I genuinely do not think I need this building. No, I don't think I do. I really don't. Because we should be getting enough of a population here just by having the forum placed right in the, like, dead center for the most part. It just won't get down to here, but probably when we pave the roads, it'll drastically increase its range to over there. How are we doing with the services, though? So we're definitely providing enough sardines. We are producing enough oats and definitely enough porridge for a lifetime. The tunics will be good as well, and the hats too. So we can immediately begin building some more homes, and that's what I really want to do here. Let's bring them over to there, and I want to get a market right here so we can already start boosting their population size. And then another of the tunics can be placed right here because we're planning on zoning this whole area now. Build a road through there. I don't know if I'm going to stick to the diagonal fully in this spot because obviously we're going to be running into the aqueduct itself. So we'll just build it up to about there. How about that? And then we will build further down this road to about here. And I don't mind that they're not even on both sides. Can always have a little bit of variety, right? Can have those guys back here. Build the road. Thank you. You're going to make it to this guy? No, you won't. So I guess for the time being, I will do this. Didn't necessarily want to, but that's okay. City status has indeed increased. I didn't want that. I wanted the tavern. Can we fit the tavern back here? Would it have worked? It would have, and I'm going to, because it looks better than what I was playing on this spot anyway. Get rid of that little piece. Tavern, right back here. Awesome. Awesome. So great. You have some diagonals over in this spot. It'll work, I think. Go over to, like, in the shadow of this cliff side. Yeah. Maybe we can put, like, custodian, like, right back here. The custodians will fit. These guys won't. So I'm definitely going to put this one down. So pretty. I do have enough timber. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to get rid of this road. And I want to go over... What do we get? Oh, trading pier. Oh, cool. I got this now. Really nice. So I'm going to be building some trading piers probably along this side. Because you guys are right. More trading piers and such to the capital are definitely going to be necessary now. Seeing as how we're trying to funnel as much resources into Imperianopolis at any given time. What about the flax farms? Where's the flax farms? What do they provide? Is there any bonus to them? Yeah, so like unlike the lavender grower, the flax farms don't provide us with anything. It's just, hey, this is a flax farm. I'm going to put it down for the average RuneScape noob to go over there and pick up a whole bunch of flax. Haha, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I did that for a long time. So I'm essentially calling myself a noob. Okay, back over to here. I want to get the walls at least positioned from now. I think this is a good spot, question mark, maybe about here. This is where I had it originally. So we'll have that here, and we'll bring it up to there. And we'll bring that up to... Oh, man. You're not going to cooperate, are you? You go up to there? Yep, that's fine. So you have at least some walls over on this side to protect into that side of the valley. And then I'm going to do the exact same over here, too. Let's get rid of this little piece and this little piece so I can guarantee where I want this gatehouse to be. Thank you. Why are we facing that direction? Are they going to be facing correct? Oh, at least there's one or two. That'd be a way to change this. I mean, it's not flipping around, but it is what it is. Whatever. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Thank you. Up the hill over here and up the hill over here. Great. So this is where the settlement of Arcadia is going to be. And we'll more than likely do some beautification work with the villa later on. But yes, this is where I'm like, Simon and I were legit using the same brain cell because I hated the fact after I ended the video that it was right there smack dab in the center. And now that we got it sorted, I'm very, very happy. So we got the whole irrigation system set up over here. This little spot looks absolutely crazy nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, my friends. Yes, I love talking about Witcher. I love everything about it. If you guys have questions about it or just want to talk about Witcher, please feel free. And I just want you all to know the channel's email is not only just meant for business inquiries. It's also meant for you guys. So if you want to just reach out to me, and if you don't see like a response to your response in the comment section, you just want to talk, you can send me an email anytime you want, okay? Just know I'm not going to be opening up any like PDFs or additional attachments. So just straight up, you want to send me an email, please feel free to do so. But until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Please consider like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell button, sharing with your friends. And I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.